The Knife of Dunwall, as played on PlayStation 4. The intent here is to run through and see if I can grab some achievements. Many of the ones I have in mind are mutually exclusive or will just come up organically and play. So we're going to start a new game. We're going to start on Veteran, which I'm going to assume is just comparable to normal. And we'll get started. This is my first time playing this on this version, but I've played previously on PC. Welcome back, Jer.
One more job shouldn't have mattered. I'd killed nobles before. You could float a whaling ship, and the highborn blood I've spilled. Another noble steps in to replace the last one. All equally corrupt. Why should an empress be different? But she was. I watched her bodyguard's face as they took him away. Dead eyes. I knew I'd pay for this one. Maybe I deserved to. A storm was coming that would shake apart everything I'd built.
No! Get away from her! Corvo! Mommy!
Okay, so this run's going to be a little bit different in that I'm going to do a long play and let all of the cutscenes play out and try and not talk over them. By looking at the achievement stats, not a lot of players actually played this. They either, stopped after the main game or didn't finish the main game, based on, just looking at the achievements. So, Jerry, you had asked in the chat, is there a reason why I'm streaming in 1080p only? Yes. So right now I'm streaming as 1080p 30 frames because that's what the game natively runs at, but also I don't believe the PS4 or even the PS4 Pro that I'm using allow streaming at 4K, and I just don't see a value to it even if it was. So like, even if I'm seeing it in 4K, which I don't think I am, recording in 4K just takes up a lot of data, and it's just unnecessary. And you can also take a look at it, like look at the texture detail. It's not an incredibly detailed game. I mean, that's not accurate. I don't want to say that. It's that it's not photorealistic, and upscaling the way the textures were done wouldn't really provide that much benefit. It's not a 4K game. I would also say that I don't think the game would lose a ton if I were to drop back to 720 in my stream. Unlike when Corvo sees this letter, says you can't save her, this is us playing as Dowd. You killed her. You killed her. You killed her. And he did. That was the job. He was hired by Hiram Burrows and Campbell to do it. And this is set backwards for me. Oh, okay. Let me go on the other side of it then. I could drop it down to 720 the next time I mess with the settings, or I could stop the stream and restart it at 720 if that would be beneficial to you. Typically the PS4, as I understand it, just streams in the one setting, and then if you go watch it after I move it over to YouTube will automatically reconvert it into multiple settings to see, but I don't know if it's a limitation of the hardware I'm using or if it's Twitch does that. I don't happen to know. Okay. So the main thing you'll notice that's different when Dowd does his blink is that it's blink and time at the same time. So what's nice about that from a gameplay perspective is that if you're holding blink, time is running very slow. So you can take your time picking where you're going to blink to, and if you need a minute to think, let's say dudes were coming at you, you can hit blink and get your blink just right, or think, oh shit, where can I put myself? Where do I want to go? And bullets can be flying at you, and you'll still be able to calmly figure out where you want to go.
Dowd, my old friend. It's been a long while, but you've got my interest again. How the years pass and the bodies fall. Did you know that there are only 8 like you in the world, bearing my mark? I'm here because you're right. The Empress was different. This time, you can't just fade away into the shadows. There will be consequences. Your story is close to ending, and even you can't escape it. But what ending will you make for yourself? I'm here to give you one last gift, Dowd. It's a mystery. One that starts with a name. Delilah.
For 6 months, the city writhed and changed. For 6 months, I tried to forget what I'd done to the Empress and her little girl. But there was no forgetting. I needed to find my next move. But all I had was that name. Delilah. Who was she? A threat? Or an ally? Word came from my second-in-command, Billy Lurk. In a house built on secrets. Lurk was especially good at uncovering them. There was a ship called the Delilah. It hunted whales for Bundry Rothwild. A former deckhand who'd made good. Now he owned a slaughterhouse, and he ran his workers like a prison gang. A ship named Delilah. It could be a coincidence, but it's not. In Dunwall, things are always tangled up like a bag of snakes.
Okay, and back on to your question about the streaming resolution, I would also say, like, I'm curious about what other streams you're comparing to, because again, I have way more control over what happens and how the stream is handled when I stream from PC. But on the PlayStation 4, literally, I just have turn on your stream, and like there's 3 option settings. I'd show them to you, but anytime you show the main PlayStation operating system stuff, it will blank out the stream and not show that. And I'm guessing that's like a privacy concern. So, at the beginning of each level, you get a chance to just buy stuff. This is a little more arcade style. You don't have to role play out going to PRO or another NPC and buying stuff. So we're going to start out with 2,000 coins, and we have to spend them wisely. So, I think I'm going to try for a low chaos run. I might even try for a clean hands run, but I don't know if I'm capable of that, and we'll see how the playthrough goes as it evolves. I might just really flub it and say, we'll just do a low chaos, and then after some practice, maybe I'll end up going through and doing a clean hands run. Canonically, low chaos is what I assume happens in the main game and these 2 DLCs, based on facts you see that are hard-coded in Dishonored 2. again, bone charms, I don't think that there's enough of them that matter, so I'm not going to optimize for them. Bolts, again, not going to optimize for them. Sleep dart capacity, 3 more. I don't know if that's going to make or break it. I'm going to skip that for now and see how well I can do just gathering resources to buy stuff later. Combat sleep dart, that might be useful. Favors. Now this is something I might be able to get an achievement for. So we're going to try and do all the favors in each level. So the safe code, it's going to get etched on the wall. I have to remember while playing where that is. Bribe from misplaced rune. Hidden in the sewer. Okay, I'm going to buy that. Disconnect the security on the refinery valves. Using the valves will not sound the alarm. Now I shouldn't need this for the gameplay style I'm going to pick unless things go crazy and I just do whatever. So we'll buy that. So now we're down to 1625 and let's max out sleep darts. I'll be fine with the wrist bow as is. Couldn't hurt to have at least some grenades. I'll have some choke dust already, and I think I can pick up some later when it becomes important. 2 rewire tools should be enough for now, and I'll be able to pick up some through the level, so I'm going to try and save my money. Let's see. Wrist bow accuracy. Wrist bow range. And that takes it. So we'll keep those and go with it.
Dowd, you're here. I got bored, so I started without you. Turns out we're here on the perfect day. There's a strike at the plant, and it's no wonder. Rothwild runs this place like a prison. The stupid workers can't even get in without a time card. When the strike started, the butchers confiscated all the cards they could find. They've given the City Watch free rein to use force. If you ever wondered why I wanted out of the slums, here's your answer. There'll be other ways in, I'm sure of it. You don't mind if I tag along, right? Just to keep an old man safe. One last thing. I found something for you. I know you collect these. I'll be on the rooftops till you need me.
So that's Billy Lurk. We should pay attention to her as we go through the game.
You have to give me back my time card. I can't get back in. You had no right to take it.
Try and get past me, and I'll see you swinging from a meat hook.
Go home, mister. Orders are to confiscate those cards, no exceptions.
I hope you die weeping. All of you. I hope the plague gets you.
Harsh words. Hope you die weeping. I hope the plague gets you. Harsh. So now, let's optimize our settings here. Don't really need to go... that's not what I wanted. There we go. So now in this time around, Enhanced Eyes makes everything blue instead of red, which I kind of appreciate. Although, it also makes it so that... Oh shit.
Guards, to me! To the city, of course.
Indeed.
Firing! Clear the line!
Yeah, so much for that run. Let's take my autosave. Now, certainly I don't want to spend all of my run save scumming, but clearly that was a bad start, and I'm losing nothing by jumping back a little bit.
Go on. Get off the property or we'll lock you up too.
You have to give me back my time card. I can't get back in. You had
Is
no
there
right to...
another route I can pick? Also, I'm forgetting something. Let's look at powers. See in the dark and see useful objects and security systems through walls. See living beings through walls as well. Okay. So that's what I was expecting. I was expecting Void Gaze worked like enhanced eyes, and it doesn't. Link 2, it's going to be important. I never really used the Arcane Bond stuff that made it so that you had other allies. Really, most of what I do as Dowd has a lot to do with just Void Gaze and his version of Blink. So I need to get a rune as quick as I can so I can get better Void Gaze so I can see people while they're doing their thing.
Past me, and I'll see you swinging from a meat hook.
Go home, mister. Orders are to confiscate those cards. No exceptions.
I hope you die weeping. All of you. I hope the plague gets you.
Alright, so now... How's that for better? So the other trick is, I don't remember nearly any of the pathing. So again, I'm making that same mistake that I always tell players not to do. Don't try and do a low chaos run first. Don't try to ghost and shadow your way through. You can't do a non-save scum run of those things when you're playing your first time out. So I'm going to take my own advice and try and just make this a low reset run. Clearly I'd go with no reset, but you know, first encounter I messed that straight up. And I know there's that guy walking there. Oh. So what's cool about this is that you can get time to stop and you can get your positioning just right. And if I'm lucky, no one will notice what I'm doing. So there's a path up that way. Lots of rats. But yeah, Jared, I'd say be as chatty as you like. If you've got any questions about the game while I'm playing, or anything else, go nuts in the chat. It'll help me find other things to talk about to keep the dialogue going. I find that while I'm playing, you know, there's not always a ton to say, and I wouldn't want to be auditorially boring later on in a watch through. So I can hear someone somewhere nearby, and I can also hear there's a rune singing to me. Down there. Okay, a bone charm. So yeah, in this DLC, Dowd doesn't have the heart, which has the Empress's voice. I didn't use the heart very much in the runs through the base game.
Let's see here.
Oh shit. There we go. So I was seen, but I didn't have to kill him. Oh, neat. So a randomizer for Mario RPG. I haven't actually seen that. Most of what I've seen is the Legend of Zelda randomizers that they have. I've also been wanting to play that one randomizer that is combination Legend of Zelda Super Metroid. I thought that was kind of hilarious. At one point, Paul built a ROM with the randomizer, tested it to make sure it worked, and then shared it with me. But I never took the opportunity to actually play it. It's like I have all sorts of devices to play emulated games on, but it's like I spend more time setting up those games to play than actually playing them. Okay, so I don't need to mess with the arc pylon. Okay, where? There's a bone charm. Let's see if we can equip it. Fleet Fighter. Having your weapons out doesn't slow you. Cool. Makes sense. Yeah, I remember back in the day using Game Genie to equip Paladin shields on all of my starting characters so that as I went through, by the time you got to Rama, the lightning dude, you'd have Ultima learned, because there would have been enough battles for that.
Under plague conditions, failure to report for work at industries deemed vital to state interests has been declared treasonous by the Lord Regent.
So at this point during the game, I think this section is actually taking place in the 6 months between Corvo going to and getting out of Coldridge. But since it's talking about the Lord Regent, I'm pretty sure he's talking about Hiram Burroughs. And then this stuff you might recognize from Granny's room with Slackjaw that I just did. And there is a puzzle here. So the port side Eye of a Whale, newly dead. Plop it in the pot, grizzly and red. Weeper, weeper, weeps no more. Laid to rest, blood-edged floor. Do this for me, dearie, and I'll give you a birthday treat, Granny. So this is literally a side quest where you have to get the eye from a whale in the next section.
They used to tell stories about a woman in the slums who did work like this. Granny Rags. They said she was 100 years old.
Okay, so there's Billy to startle me here. But yeah, so the idea is you'd put a weeper here, put the eye in there, and then that would complete whatever spell is going on. I'm guessing Granny didn't show up here as a character because they didn't have lines as done by Susan Sarandon.
This is a
and I think that, one, it'd be expensive, and two,
that collective bargaining in any industry deemed vital to the state is a capital offense.
So
these include metallurgy, whale collection and refinement, security services, and select.
There's a man out on the river watching the place. If I weren't so young and pure of heart, I'd suggest he's up to no good.
that guy, I don't know what his deal is. I did pay for a favor. Can I see? Well, that's just going to show me my main stuff. What I'm looking for is to see if I can detect runes. Bone charm over there, that's far out. Let's see. I can go down there, but why? Why would I? There's a alternate way from where I am into the building that I'm on top of. Well, let's get crazy. I'm gonna create a new save. And not die. Ah, come on, Dowd, you're better than this.
You're Dowd.
Dowd.
Yeah.
Shit, I hope you ain't here for me. I'm just a little fish in a big pond.
I want to know about a ship. The Delilah.
Yeah, I heard of it. Listen, maybe we can help each other out. I work for a very rich man who's keen on seeing Rothwild's business go belly up. This whole business with the strike, our doing. We got a mole on the inside, a lady pretending to run the labor crews, a real talent. She could lie straight to the High Overseer's face and get away with it. We were supposed to meet up last night. I've been spying on the place all day, waiting to your word. Only I haven't seen or heard a peep. I was about to shove off. If you're here to make a little mayhem anyway, maybe you could find her. If she's still alive, she'd be able to get you everything you need to know about that ship. No question. And a substantial reward besides. Her name's Abigail Ames.
Okay, so that gives us some of what we need for plot. So I jumped down here. I was up there trying to figure out where I could go to get in there. I was mistaken. That is the entrance I was looking for. So where we're stuck now is, since I'm down here, how exactly am I going to get from where I am to where I want to be? Oh, I hear them. I don't want to be seen. So this gets into the routing question. There's multiple ways to do everything in the Dishonored games. So your question is, what's the best way? What's the efficient way? Of the ways you have, how does it affect the game? So, down here, and again, I might be a little bit in trouble because I haven't turned that arc pylon off. I need to open this and get in there, because that's where one of my little things was left. But that means I'm a little stuck here. So we're gonna run another save. Here, we'll make a new one. Ooh. So this is what I really like about Dowd's abilities. You can get a minute to go, okay, what's around? What do I see? What's going on? He is right there, and he's right near the control panel to the arc pylon. Or is that the control panel to downstairs? I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm going to blink forward, and I might be in trouble because I might be too close to the arc pylon, and I might get fried. Or I'll cancel blink and walk up, and he might walk too close to it. So we'll have to just see. And then the question is, can I safely set him down? Yes. Okay. So he's out of my way and not dead. Now I think when you get blink 2, you're able to stop mid-air in your jumps. And that's particularly useful. So here, I'm a little stuck, because that arc pylon is still live. If I get near it, I'm going to get fried. And I don't have a lot of health. And we can see over here, there's guys there. If I can get the key, I can have them help me out. But I'm going to have to take that guy out for it too. I don't know if I have the range to get him. I kind of want to try, but I'm also worried about the arc pylon. Did I get it? Yes, I did. The big problem is he going to get seen by somebody else? Yeah, just like I was talking. popped up there, and I was too close to the arc pylon, and it shredded me. And every time you die and you see this loading screen, you're going to see that idiot's smug face looking off at you. Jerk. Okay, so what we want to do real quick... Oh, and see, now he's way too close to it. I'm screwed. Alright, so I'm going to take a moment to just look through. And now he might see me, which was going to suck. So the question is, can I get up there? Nope. Nope. And see, I'm lucky that I haven't been spotted, and I'm trying to see if I can see the tank for it, or the controls for it, and it's protected, so I can't bomb it remotely, and I can't get up there. Can't get up there. Coming down really sucked as a routing choice. So now I'm kind of in limbo here, trying to figure out how do I get from where I am to where I want to be. Now you can see that there's a control there. That's what I want to open the sewer grate. And so I'm going to need to go over there, pull out the power cell for this, then hit that, then go in where I wanted to go. What I really want is to get up there. Do I have... I don't have enough for that. I have one room. Huh? It's like, oh, shit. Shit. Now, when you're coming from the rooftop, you can get over there easily and make an overpath, but this way around, not so much. So they haven't seen me, which is good. Now remember, I did sleep a guy over here, but I didn't save that. So there could be him skulking right here.
You ought to thank us.
Shut up, Butcher. No one loves you.
They won't let you in without a time card. But if you get us out of here, you can take mine. I'm not coming back. The key to the gate is in the break room across the yard from here.
So these guys have given me a clue for the break room. See, what I really want most of all, is to get up there. Here we go. Alright, so this is where I was trying to get up to before when I was way down there. There's a lot you can get from up here.
When does the oil start to flow again? It's all fixed. We got your time cards rounded up, and now we got their melting fluid.
Okay, I'm not seeing anybody in there. As I say that, there's a guy right there. So, we'll lay down another save, make sure I don't make any horrendous mistakes.
What's going on there? Guards, for me!
I don't know if I'll call that a horrendous mistake, but we'll roll that back. That was dumb of me. And again, here's exactly what I was talking about, where it's like, I should not be constantly save scumming like this, but it's it's just so hard not to.
Arc mines. The latest thing from Sokolov's twisted mind. We're the first ones to get them.
How do they work?
Well, obviously you... Actually, I'm not sure.
Let's lay a few out. Stryker's gotta hit one sooner or later.
Harsh, you guys. Like strikers aren't real people. So now we have that poor schmuck. Come on. We are going to put him on the roof. And hopefully he won't fall all the way off the roof as he slides and slides and slides. Come on. There's got to be a better way. God damn it. Well, he's dead now. Yep. Well. So much for that. So certainly I'm not going to reset for that mess up. But I am disappointed. Still try for low chaos. Okay, so in this hallway, this is the entrance that it wants me to use. The safe code. It's only a matter of time before that body gets found. Is it on the other side? What's the deal? Oh. Here we go. 166. That's our code. Now, if you saw a prior stream of mine recently, I was trying to get some people to safety so that they would give me a code. They gave it to me, and then I immediately forgot it. So I'm going to write that down in chat so I don't forget it, because I don't know if that's going to be logged anywhere else. There's our arc pylon. Too close. What I do want is to see, ooh, hey, there's a key in this boat. Pylon control box key. I'm going to assume that I need that. Now here's the thing. Low chaos versus high chaos really does seem to matter in the DLC. And I don't know if a no-kill run strictly matters. I'm afraid he'll fall forward. Come on. So let's... Okay, he's not near the water.
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
When you find me? Like, weren't you just looking at me, dude?
I know you're here, suck up.
Oh.
Now.
Damn.
Right. To me. Come on, please.
Pylon control key.
Oh, I'll find you.
Will you?
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
really like that I can jump in midair with the time stop feature and just get extra height. Okay, we'll call that good enough. Get the gate sewer control. Did I get the gate key that I needed? Let's see. Not sure if I got what I needed to open them up and get them out, but we'll give it a run. We'll see what happens.
We still need to get past that wall of light contraption they put up. If you can shut it off, we can slip past the City Watch when the time is right.
Okay. So, we're going to play around with a lot of these optional objectives real quick. So how did I do it before? I came from over here.
How did it pass me by? All the others.
So there's where the safe is. And also, that's the arc pylon control I think I need to deal with. So if you recall, when I was down in the boat there... That's what I needed to do. Now, before anyone comes in here... Oh, jeez. Okay. So, now let's lay down a save, because I'm really happy with present progress. Carelessly jump down there.
After this morning, we're taking away time cards on site. Nobody gets in or out without those things. Time to send a message.
Here we go, 166. And I remember it because I wrote it down. Not bad. Nothing else in here worth grabbing. So let's jump this way. Jump up. Get up here. So that's what we need to deal with. Now, I don't think there's anyone at the door. And he's kind of far away. Oh, but he's coming this way. So hopefully he won't look up here, won't see me, won't cause me a problem. When he turns his back, I'm gonna get him. Or, when he turns his back, I could just take the pylon's power out. But I don't want any of the guys on the other side of the pylon to notice what's up. Ooh, if I'm lucky, he'll go into the house. That guy better not turn around. Yeah. With any luck, no one will come in here, and I don't have to spend the bother of actually putting him up on the roof. Hearing the guy on the other side of the wall there.
This is a public warning. Corvo Atano, the assassin and one-time royal protector, has escaped from confinement and is at large within the city. Any sightings of this state criminal must be reported to the City Watch at once.
Okay, so I stand corrected for my statement before. This is definitely after...
Light down?
Yes, it is.
You're free to go. Make your way out of this place.
Thank you. Guess you took what you came for. Just, if you see Abigail Ames, tell her we still believe in her.
So, a couple problems here. One, there's a secondary arc pylon that I remember from early that I wasn't going to mess with. I definitely should have messed with it, so hopefully I'll remember to do that on the way out. But
all the others down in the city.
Not sure if that qualifies. But yeah, so this is definitely after Corvo's escape.
Solidarity. That's what Abigail keeps saying.
Best
but
luck,
I don't
sir.
know what I'll do if
You're one of the good
puts
ones.
me in that damn chair.
Okay, I don't know if he actually gave me a time card to get in, but everything's
dead.
In order over here. I remember there's something over there with boats to deal with. Might check that out. Rats. Come on, you little jerks. Yeah, so the clues that the game will give you will sort of pin together what happens when, and then eventually there is a scene where previously Corvo gets a choice of what to do with Dowd. Like, you'll play the other side of that, and you'll come up with what it ends up being the canonical answer for it. Well, you do run into Corvo, that's all I'll say. And if we get far enough today, you might see some of that. Scavenger. What's Scavenger gonna give me? More ammo. I'll take it. And so even though I bothered to get a time card to go in the front door, I still went this alternate way.
Rothwild's got a stubborn reputation. I doubt asking nicely is going to work. We'll have to find a more persuasive means of getting what you want out of him. He's probably close to his office. We should start there.
Constantly rummaging through the sewers. How gross.
Yes, but I signed right away. Mr. Rothwild didn't even have to turn it on.
I don't believe you.
No, it's true.
Is he calling you a liar?
That's what it sounds like. I'm gonna teach you to respect me. Well, it was only supposed to scare him.
Oops. Well, he did look scared. Just at the end there.
Break's over, looks like.
When's this day gonna end?
So, these are the poor oils that the whale oil comes from. And I am in a pool of its disgusting blood. Let's see what this sewer tunnel leads me to. Might be something, might be nothing. But it's clean. It's got that going for it. And it's going to go to, drumroll please, oh, somewhere the F else. So here's my dilemma. If I pop up, I don't know. Ugh. Smell-o-vision was a thing. I'd invent a video game about beef and onions. Okay, so I seem to be relatively safe here. There's no direct threats here. That's the room I was in. Let's see, can I get up there? Doesn't look like it. How about up here?
Bloody floor.
Opportunistically take this dude out.
Whiskey and cigars. You ever think about anything else? Shut your blowhole, get back to work.
Now the trouble is, there's those guys with whale oil tanks on their back. I don't think you can just choke them out.
Huh?
Oh shit. Let's tighten our sphincter and make a save file. Here. Let's see. Can I get up? Yes, here we are. So if I want to do Granny Rags this thing, I'd have to...
The power system in there looks like it will put down that whale in an instant. I almost think you should. I know they're just beasts, but still.
Yeah, I think for a high chaos run, I'd do more of the stuff to get Granny Rags this thing off. But essentially, you shock this thing to death, you pull out its eye, and it's gross. Yeah. Yeah, poor whale indeed. Alright, I don't have any idea what the combo is. Maybe it's 415. Nope. Oh god. That's like the worst thing to say. I was so mad when they killed each other.
What a
Star Trek
sad
Picard.
song the old behemoth sings. It looks right at me when I sit here to have my nightcap. Yeah, look at me. A fly next to you, but I'm your master, ain't I? Killed 100 of your kind, and I'll kill 1,000 more before I'm done. Drain you, then feed you to my butchers. The mournful cries of the whales don't touch that lot. Sir. They don't have hearts, I think. But by the outsider, I think I still have a soul.
Oh, you're talking like the cortical node or whatever it was?
Blackened as it may be.
If that's true, then they killed that guy for nothing. Which makes me even more angry. Like, spoilers for Star Trek Picard, but, like, I really am annoyed that Hugh died and that Icheb died. And if you were going to bring in the actor for Icheb, I don't know, make him do something. Make him be a character. Like, it's super cool that he went to be a Starfleet officer, but for him to just get totally gored out, in the early part of it just to prove a point, that's just, I don't know, it made me very angry, which was probably the point. They did that on purpose. Screw you, Alex Kurtzman, and whichever writer made that a thing.
How much does he know by now?
No, this is about the workers. This is about fair pay.
I gotta remember to do the misplaced rune that I paid for.
You're not the first of the smalls I caught. What happened? I trusted you. Extra elixir rations, bags of coins, bonuses. But you're about to see that my generosity is counterbalanced by a...
You? Oh no!
What's up, Abigail Ames? She's supposed to talk to me.
He's still breathing. I assume that's on purpose. Well, Dowd, what do you want with me?
I'm not here for you. I'm here to learn about a ship called the Delilah.
Did the Lord Regent send you? That old fool, Hiram Burrows. I know all about the Delilah. All of it. And I can give you exactly what you want.
Please do.
Not so fast. I need something from you in exchange.
That's what I thought. What?
We're both professionals, Mr. Dowd. I was hired to get these gutless workers striking, which I did very nicely. And then destroy the slaughterhouse itself. That's where I got caught. And that's where I need your help.
How?
The whale oil in those tanks out there is enough to destroy this entire place. The important industrial bits, especially. Just open all the valves at once to let the oil start flowing. The pressure will go out of control, and... boom.
What about the people inside?
Growing a conscience? The factory workers are already out. My boss will hire them on, in better conditions than they'd ever see here. Not the butchers, though. They can die screaming for all I care.
Don't try and con me.
Wouldn't dream of it. Here's the key. Don't get caught. You take care of the slaughterhouse, and I'll tell you everything I know about the Delilah.
You know, I could put you in Rothwild's interrogation chair myself. Why should I bargain with you?
Because it's a long and messy solution. And I'm gambling you're not the kind of man who likes that. Make a deal with me, and I can tell you what you want, and pay you for your trouble.
I'll consider it.
Alright, so I'm still trying to see if I can find the code to that safe. But I think...
The Empress should have hired you to protect her. We'd be living in a different world now.
Let's see. Shipment manifest. That added a bunch of markers. Or no, those were already there. So you can choose to interrogate this poor guy, or you could blow the whole place up. For me, I'm thinking of the interrogation being the better option. Problem is, having not already ran the path, how do you get Rothwild from where you are to where you want to be without running into a-holes? Because here's the thing, there's a lot of a-holes. A lot. So, let's throw down another save. To get crazy.
Dad, I spotted a makeshift interrogation room in the meat locker. It might be useful to you, considering our mission here.
Yes, we'll do that. Oh, and of course, I dropped Rothwild while I'm talking to Billy. Thanks, Billy.
I'll make sure you get to enjoy this.
she's gonna lock the room up. Arc mines.
What do you want to know that's worth crossing a man like me?
I want to know about a ship named Delilah. What's behind the name?
Choke on your own spit.
Who is Delilah?
Ha! Think I'll give up a friend at the first tickle? That's the kind of thing I'd pay your sister for down at the Golden Cat.
We'll feed you through your own factory. See if we can get oil out of your blubber.
You know your work, I'll give you that. We can talk this out, like businessmen.
Why did you name it Delilah?
What do you care? And it wasn't me. The previous owner named it after some sweetheart who's a painter. Piss off!
Who was the previous owner?
Barrister Tibbs, all right? He told me the story. Delilah was a woman he knew. Grew up working in Dunwall Tower and got kicked out, became a painter. Funny airs, like proud. She caught his eye, but it was worse than that. He couldn't think of anything else, just her. She whirled into his mind somehow. He built that ship for her, and a lot more. Gave her half his fortune. Then he got scared. Came to me afraid. Man, like that, afraid. He wanted to dump the ship, and I needed a business partner, so we made a deal. And to change the name. Wish I'd done it.
I hope that was satisfying. Here's the room key. When you're ready to go. Sir, earlier I spotted crates bound for the most remote corner of the Empire. Might be worth stepping in one, just to tie things off. He doesn't seem the type to forgive, of course. Why go through all the trouble when a blade to the neck would accomplish the same thing?
We're gonna put him in the crate.
It's not even me that... What's that?
So I said prepare him for the crate, but now, where's... Carry Bundry Wath trial to the ship crate. Alright. Okay, there he is. Like literally standing on top of him wondering where he is. Where is shipping crate? Okay. So here's the struggle. We've got guys out there, and we're going to need to bamboozle past them without getting caught. Maybe now's a good time to save.
Think this crap. What's up? What do those idiots want anyway?
Well, they
Come on.
They don't get treated fairly, because they can get fired for refusing to do dangerous work.
What? What dangerous work? We're the ones that do the dirty stuff around here. Maybe we need to be organizing, huh?
Hey, that's not funny. You say that again, even as a joke, and you're whale.
Yeah, sure. I'm just saying.
Stop listening in on that Abigail Lane's tricky talk. She'll corrupt you.
Wait. I need some help, damn it.
Oh,
Get
shit.
behind him. Come out.
Fuck.
Pinky promise. Assassin! Help! I got you.
See, now I'm kind of screwed.
Stand there behind him.
Can they still see me?
Butcher, get over here. Watch it. Oh. Beautiful. This one's got teeth.
Quit hiding.
Fucking fuck. Well, Jesus. What a bunch of assholes.
You see something?
You ain't leaving this place.
Look around.
Quit hiding.
Well, so now they're all high alert.
I ain't stupid. I know you did. Come on out.
So there's a misplaced rune that I hadn't got. And since I'm still trying to do a low
Turn
chaos
tail
run,
around. I'll get it next time.
I swear there was some reason to go up. Let's give that a run real quick. I'm eager to get out and to end the level, but at the same time, every little bit helps.
Another for the pits.
I want to get over there. How am I gonna do it? Come on, there's gotta be... Get over there, that's what we do. Alright. Okay, so now I'm up here. What do I do with it? I can't blink all the way across. Can I get up there? I can. It's a machine of doing nothing. Exit slaughterhouse. Okay, that's useful. But that's what I want. I'm pretty sure it's just a bone charm. The question is it a good bone charm? I can hear it singing to me now. Well, I guess I won't go that way. Okay, that much higher. Here we go. made it up here. There we go. That's where I meant. Yeah, that'll piss him off. I mean, dude was already dead.
Be ready.
Oh, jeez. That could have been extremely bad. Okay, so we dealt with Rothwild, and I think that the blow the place up option is mutually exclusive. So that's the thing, is over here you can fiddle with some of these controls to make it so that you can get up here easily and enter, whereas you can go down from here but not up. And there was a rune that I was supposed to grab in there. I don't want to spend forever out on this level, so we're just gonna skip it. Now, I've dealt with a lot of the guards down here. I'm hoping I don't see any more of them.
Missing or damaged time cards will no longer be replaced due to abuse of this indulgence. Any worker without a time card will be denied admission to the grounds and summarily terminated.
So that's another one of the paths in. Because if I can get out this way, I must be able to get in that way. So I'm also going to do another save here. Choke dust grenade.
We're not done yet, assassin. What about the shrines? Tell me about the blood rituals you perform there.
That might be worth checking out.
Get up, right now! Let my hands not be restless. Reveal yourself.
Check under everything.
And if you recall, it said, oh, I don't need to mess with that, do I? I do, because that arc pylon will be in the way of the guys trying to get out. And I don't think the guys trying to get out are going to have sophisticated things to do.
Under plague condition.
Thank you. Let's go. I'm worried they sent for the hounds.
Has been declared treasonous by the Lord Regent.
Reveal yourself.
There, it's off. Once they get the rope. Check everything.
Oh man, how embarrassing is that? Literally seconds from the end of the level. And I just fall off a building because I don't make a careful jump.
Let my hands not be restless.
All right. Okay, just like we did before.
Thank you. Let's go. I'm worried they sent for the hounds.
under everything.
Attention. Under conditions, failure to report for work
find
in
you,
industries
whoever
deemed
you
vital to
are,
state
and then
interest
I'll demonstrate
has been
your
declared
failings.
treasonous by the Lord Regent.
All right. Let's see. That's kind of my problem. Billy, my assistant, can jump way farther than me. That doesn't seem right. Oh, wait, no.
I'm still trying to figure out why you let the Empress's bodyguard go. And now Rothwild's snug in a box. What's got into you? Barrister Timsh lives up in the legal district. I know it pretty well. From what I hear, the Timsh family is practically at war with itself. Talk to his niece Talia if you can. I should probably tag along when you go. Crazy rich people are buying up a lot of that Sokolov security technology these days. Keeps the weepers and looters out. I might be useful.
Let's go.
So I guess I should go look up what the canonical timing of these is, because I'm confused if this is happening concurrent with Dishonored 1, or if what we're experiencing now is post-Dishonored 1, because it talks about the Lord Regent and Corvo being on the loose, so clearly it's before the conclusion of Dishonored 1 at this point. But she talks about letting Corvo go. So we're still low chaos. I was seen and I killed someone. Just one someone. And, you know, it's like if I was in safe scum hell, I could have avoided that singular one. That wouldn't have been too hard. I really did not do a great job picking up runes. But we'll keep it.
As a young girl, Delilah was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall Tower. Years later, a painter in Sokolov Circle. Barrister Arnold Timsh paid her to paint portraits. Him, I knew. A nobleman, born rich. And now he was making a second fortune, seizing the assets of plague victims for the Lord Regent. But Barrister Timsh was also fighting a private war with his own niece. Something to do with the family fortune. Lurk was probably right. We needed to speak with the niece first. Her feud with the old barrister was something we could use. I got a message to the barrister's niece, and she claimed to know things about Delilah that no one else did. But the knowledge would have a price. I wasn't surprised. I went to meet her.
Explosive bolt capacity, arc mine, stun mine capacity, arc mine extra charge. Now, I wasn't really good about stealing everything and doing everything, so I don't have every conceivable resource at my disposal. I just want to make sure that I've got a non-zero amount of everything, and that I've enabled each option. Favors. Leave a rune by the ruined bridge. Pick that. Whale oil delivery. We'll pick that. And again, I'm just trying to like buy all the favors because I think there's an achievement related to it. And that takes all of our money. We'll call it good. Hey, well connected. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. I need to take a quick break from my stream, so I'm gonna make a save here and call it for now. don't think that there's anything special to save in the first run that I did there, so I'll overwrite those as needed. Let's see here. Yep, so I may come back in 15 minutes or half an hour, or I might not come back for a while. Might end up watching some TV with my girlfriend or something. Thanks for joining me on my stream, Jer. We will see you later. Keep pressing the wrong buttons.